I totally believe in that stuff because if there is a heaven, there is a hell.
There is a hell,
Yes.
and the devil is real.
Yep.
And remember that one guy you dated from the news station?
Yes.
He had smelly breath.
Ooh, you smelly hands.
Oh, that's right. And so she put her feet in to go to sleep, and then she cried.
I cried.
I don't know if we should do this. Like, I
You
was
were
really
hesitant.
hesitant.
You were.
And you're like,
You
no,
were.
this is going to be...
This is the Sprinter Mom with Lashes on Podcast.
Our car is kind of like a nice Kardashian Suburban
It for sure is.
when it's detailed.
This is nice.
So what you don't...
Wow.
Yeah.
This goes back. It just keeps going.
Yeah, Suburban. They,
I love
it's... So without the car seats in it... Well, it's telling us where to go. Without the car seats in it, it's pretty, huh?
Oh my gosh, this is so nice. I
But-
love it.
But mostly, it's not pretty. There are
Because life.
and soccer, so the cleats come in and
Oh.
it's like dirt everywhere. It's so gross.
And stinks probably.
Actually, Ryan's truck stinks worse,
Really?
and his truck is almost brand new, and
my
it
God.
smells like Boy Spice.
Oh.
my gosh.
Oh, Boy Spice is the worst. It's like the armpits and the
Oh my god.
It's so gross. Like, I don't know. The Sprinter smells like spice sometimes too. Oh my
True.
gosh, I should have
Yeah.
put on my Balmain dress I have.
My old Navy sweater can handle it. It's okay.
I have a Balmain dress for my sister-in-law Kelly because she found it at a Goodwill somewhere in Scottsdale or wherever.
You
She like
find-
finds all these things, and I was
Okay.
like, listen,
Yep.
I'm gonna get this because
Yeah.
I know it's Balmain.
Yeah.
And have I worn it yet? No, but
No,
I have big
but
plans.
You will. You have big plans
It's
for
black.
that dress.
It's black and classic and pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Love it.
what I was gonna ask you, and this is so funny.
Oh my
Okay, so
I'm nervous.
do I talk to the cameras or just talk to Christina?
Just to her.
Okay, so we lived together long enough,
Yes.
and
Long enough.
Well,
I
we
was-
lived together in a dorm, but then we also lived in a trailer,
Yep. Double wide.
double wide trailer.
Yep.
Does not move; it stays permanent.
Yes. We had a front yard. Yes.
Yes. What are some things that living with each other we picked up from each other?
Oh my
I
gosh.
got in bed last night and I know exactly what it was.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So what did we pick up from each other?
What did we pick up from each other? So one thing I know for sure is that every time Christina gets in bed, she wipes off her feet because she
do.
wants clean feet getting in the sheets. And I swear, I used to make fun of it. And our sophomore year, I actually put saltine crackers in her twin
my God.
size bed all the way at the bottom, though, like where her feet would go in. And I thought it would be a joke. Sometimes I play jokes and they're like not nice. And so she put her feet in to go to sleep, and then she cried.
I cried.
She cried because
Oh.
crackers were in her bed, and I felt so bad.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But now to
Oh
this
my
day,
God.
when I get in bed, I use my feet and I wipe my feet off.
See, and you're
And-
better off for it.
And actually, I've gone another step
crummies.
further.
Okay.
I will sometimes turn on the shower real fast, let water get on the floor, put my feet on the floor, rinse them off, step on the mat,
Oh,
then get in bed.
I'm so proud of you.
I have clean feet every
Oh
time I
my
go to
God.
sleep.
Oh, I also trained Danny, so I trained two people in my life.
Does
That's
he wipe
why-
off his feet
Oh,
too?
he has to.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
that was
Probably
a
has huge
stipulation.
feet.
Oh my,
He's
yeah.
so tall.
I know he's so tall. He's big and tall. Oh my gosh. No, I love that. That's
Isn't that
amazing.
funny?
Oh gosh, the way I took from you. Too many things, but I think like you made. This is gonna sound weird. The best egg sandwiches in the microwave. Do you
Oh,
remember
yes.
that? I still do that. That's
You
what
put
I-
the egg in the bowl?
Egg in the bowl, put it in the microwave,
cheese on top
and
to
then
melt.
cheese on top.
I am so happy you said this
I
because
love
Ryan
that.
to this day makes fun of the fact that I microwave things.
Oh,
Like,
no,
that's how I
have
cook
to.
is
That,
microwave.
me too.
But I taught you how to microwave
Yes,
an egg.
it was the best egg sandwich that you've ever taught me how to eat. And I don't cook, I feel bad when I cook, so.
Oh, you know how to cook, really?
No, I know my
Oh.
mom's like chicken salad sandwich recipe and salsa and my favorite casserole, and that's all I do. And Danny
Really?
does.
Well, I mean, he's a chef.
Oh yeah, culinary.
But do you like
Yep.
cooking? Because I don't.
I don't, because I have to clean up as I go, and as opposed to just letting like the dishes build and the cutting boards build and all that stuff. Like I have to, before I have to do a step, finish the step, start the next. So like even cleaning, like I can't. I know.
So
I don't enjoy
hours.
it. Yeah, so it takes me a long time. And again, I feel bad. I'm not a good cook. I can't just like look into a pantry and be like, oh, I can make this out of this, you know?
But Danny can.
Oh yeah. He can make something out of nothing. He's very talented.
Wow.
And mind you, I'm a very plain eater still. I'm not adventurous. So like, if I make my own like mac and cheese pasta, that tilted again. I don't know if that matters. I just want my shot. No, just kidding. I'm joking.
Wow, those are neat.
Yeah,
Wait, but you worked for a sushi place for years.
I know.
Do you eat sushi?
No, I lied.
Oh.
I lied. Yeah, when I had to like sell sushi, like, because obviously like it was on our catering package, and they're like, oh, like what's your favorite roll? I would choose the most expensive roll. That was my favorite because I got commission off of that. Yeah, no, but I think it's the seaweed that I don't like. Anyways, yeah, we can.
Do you like fish?
I used to.
Not
I used
anymore.
to eat. Yeah, I just I can do without it. So yeah, I know. I grew up with like real Mexican food. So
Yeah, but then do you make the real Mexican food?
just my mom's recipe.
Will you guys
And
have tamales for Christmas?
I don't like tamales. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh my gosh, please don't be watching
I know. No, she knows I don't eat tamales, but they make them from scratch. Danny is more Mexican than I am.
Okay, that's
just
fair.
like you're probably
And
more
he
Mexican
probably loves
than
it.
I.
Oh, I
yeah.
love tamales, chimichangas.
One thing I do eat though is menudo,
Oh.
and that is like a soup, I guess,
Yeah.
and it has hominy. And I don't know what the broth is, but this is going to be gross, but I actually don't mind it. It's tripe, so the lining of the cow's stomach.
No.
I know, but it's so weirdly good. So I'll eat the cow's stomach and not fish.
Oh, gross.
I know.
One of my friends who loves her Hispanic heritage. She's making pozole for the kids.
Oh, I love pozole.
Yeah,
Yes.
in a few days.
Yeah,
and it's
so good.
So good.
I can't make it, but I'll eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
it's
you're
good.
like a soup girl.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah, I can do
That's-
it. Yeah.
Okay, the one thing I remember from the trailer was you're like, do you clean your ears every time you get out of the shower? And I'm like, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Remember with the Q-tips?
Yes.
Yes, I'm so weird with the Q-tips.
I know.
I'm like a Q-tip obsessive person.
Yeah,
Which is probably why I always have ear infections. Like, you're not supposed to shove it in.
I remember that. And you know what? I still don't, I guess, like clean my ears after, this is getting way too weird, after I shower. But like when I've gone to like an ear, nose, ENT, like an ear, nose, and throat, they said not to do that. So I think of you when they're like, don't stick a Q-tip in there.
No, I know. It's supposed to just be on the outside.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've learned from all my,
my God.
Walgreens visits. Like, listen, just give me the drops again,
Yeah.
okay? I hate things in my ear.
Oh my God. Do you remember Mobile Home Madness?
The best party ever.
No, we did it 2 years in a row.
Was Ryan at the first one or no?
He had to have been. I think he did because.
No,
was
he
not?
wasn't. It was my brother.
Oh, yes.
My brother was at the first one because he lived with us, and he kept the. I don't want to be.
What? What?
He kept certain people out of the house that wanted to come in.
Yes.
I want to be
Yes.
politically correct.
Okay. Yep.
There are some people in Flagstaff
that.
who like to show up to parties
Just
that
show
are not
up,
invited.
thinking that they're invited everywhere, but
And
guess what? You're not.
My brother pushed him out. So
Yeah, I totally remember that.
yeah,
Oh
it was
God.
my brother. So I think the first year it wasn't Danny or Ryan because
No.
that was
No,
our
you're
junior
right.
year,
Yep.
and it was kind of being with them. I think.
Yep. I
Right?
think you're right. Yep.
And
then
then
the second year,
they were there.
they were there.
Yes.
But you were already with Ryan, and I was like trying to get Danny's attention. So like that was the first night he kissed me on my cheek.
Aww.
And that like
What a
carried me.
gentleman.
I know. But he just was
like
shy
he was
around
courting
girls.
you.
I know. I was his
Nice
first like
Catholic
girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, because he's a nice.
Because he's shy and weird around girls. Forever, I was like, he doesn't like me. He does not like me. Remember that? And like his friends were
You
like,
really
I
were
swear he likes you. I'm like, well, he doesn't show it, you know.
And then David, get this. So then on Halloween, okay. So I lost my phone yesterday, and you know, it just is what it is. So I'm texting Christina from Rachel's phone, and I'm like, hey, I lost my phone, blah blah blah. And she's like, if this is really Sarah, what was our high school mascot? And I was like, oh my gosh.
You know, there's spam these
That's
days.
true.
I don't know.
Fair. But also, like,
Sure.
what if someone knew your high school you went to?
This 213 girl, I don't know, or whatever she is. I don't know.
I know, that's true. Ohio, okay. I never know. I'm like, Iowa, Idaho, Ohio, okay.
Because, you know, you hear
No,
those people,
Ohio.
like, asking for, like, what is it called? Like, catfishing? I don't really know.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, fishing, or, I don't know. But, yeah, you hear that stuff.
We had someone who was sold a puppy, and she thought it was a puppy, and we zelled money for the puppy for our work.
No.
And then she was like, there was no puppy. And $500 later, like, it was nothing. And she had to go to Ryan and be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I zelled the money. Sarah gave me permission. And she was like, so we knew it was fake. But then, like, still years later, she's like, do you think there's a puppy at the airport somewhere waiting for us
Oh
because
my
we didn't send the money?
Can you
No, it was
imagine?
fake.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so I said, Luigi, it was a coyote. Love Mario
Well, yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Because for Halloween one year,
Perfect.
David, we're in college. We're so cool.
We're so
we go
cool.
out to the bars and we're like, we're just want to always be different.
Hold on, mind you, this is Flagstaff, Arizona. Okay, so Halloween is freezing
It's
cold.
so cold.
So cold. And when we talked about our costumes, I guess we were just trying to be us and like the funny
And
route
warm.
and warm
And not die.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I talked Sarah into being Mario and Luigi.
yes.
And we got like puffy glove hands and all, like the legit, like
we have
puff.
we made it work.
We drew. I think I drew,
drew,
mustaches.
mustaches.
We drew mustaches on our face,
Yeah.
and I was so excited. I was in overalls. I
No,
was
but you were
warm.
excited, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if we should do this." Like,
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
really
hesitant.
hesitant,
You
and
were,
you're like,
you
"No,
were.
this is gonna be great. It's gonna
We're
be so
gonna
fun."
be the hit of every bar.
So before even going out, I went to Ryan's dorm. He was at Cowden. He was the what's it called? The not a TA.
RA.
RA. He was RA for the honors college
Yeah.
because it gave him money. He would do it. I mean, he worked so many random jobs.
Yeah.
But he was the RA in Cowden, and I walk in with my Mario outfit, and he was like dead. And he was like, "Is this what you're wearing out?" I'm like, "Yeah, Christina's Luigi. She convinced me to do it. I don't really want to do it. Here I am." And he was like, "I don't know if I can kiss you. You have a mustache." And I was like, "Just go with it." So you were so excited. So we show up at the bar,
Yep.
and then you changed your mind.
Oh my God. Because I didn't know that there was going to be I guess I should have expected a costume contest.
And
but
like 1,000 slutty girls.
1,000 like slutty Fanta girls. You know, remember
Oh,
those
yeah.
commercials like
Oh,
wanna,
Fanta,
don't you wanna,
Yeah.
Fanta? Yeah. So they were, and I think Crystal was a
one
part
of the Fanta
was one
girls.
of the- and I was so mad. And then like all these other slutty girls that won the contest, and I was like, you know what? I just hope that one day, say like today, somebody's talking about, I remember that these girls showed up in
And
Mario and
Mario
Luigi.
Luigi.
We must have been so secure about
And
ourselves.
It wasn't. It
We
wasn't
weren't.
Charlie's. What was that? Collins. Collins.
Collins.
It was Collins.
Collins. Yeah.
But I would say when you were there, you were like, and Danny saw you. How was Danny?
He laughed.
Well, you also
and-
thought he didn't like you.
And then I also thought he didn't like me. But I think it was just the four of us, Ryan, like that we were there together. And
but you were still like, let's go.
but I was-
Let's go.
yeah,
Let's go.
but like, and
And I was like,
Okay.
don't you dare take off your costume.
I know,
You
I-
made me wear this out.
I
You better
know,
stick
I
it out.
I was trying to win his heart. I looked like, a man. And there were slutty girls around. And I was like, this does not go good with my story. Like, this doesn't bode well for me. So I don't have a dog in this fight, so like, let's get the hell out of here.
But it turns out Danny loves a Luigi.
He was like, it's when that happened, he says, and when I said, I don't even like ladybugs. Because I hate bugs. Oh. I hate all bugs. I'm sorry. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. There are no bugs here. You moved to St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, are there so many bugs?
There's stuff that it's ridiculous. Anyways, so and when there was like a spider in our double wide and I like dove behind a couch because I was scared. Yeah, he was like, all right, I think this girl's for me. And I was like, why couldn't you have told me that? And I just wondered,
Speaking of diving, I think one of my favorite memories in the double wide was when, we had our computers, our big box computers that we would work on, our huge computers. And mind you, I joined Facebook. Christina refused. She was anti-social media for pretty much 16 years because she just joined about 2 years ago, maybe a year ago.
Like, no, you're right. Like 2 years
Like 2 years ago, yeah.
When I started the business, I had to join social media.
David, that's how long it took her.
Yep.
That's how long it
I
took
hated
her.
it.
No Facebook, no Instagram. Like Christina, everyone was like, what happened to Christina Rodriguez?
No.
They would be like texting me trying to find out. And I'm like, listen, guys, I can't give her number out.
I talk to the people I want to talk to, huh? Like,
But also, no one wants to talk anymore. Just
I know.
Show me what you're doing. And
I still write letters to people. I still write letters and send them in the mail and the Pony Express.
So we had these big box computers, and the only way of like communicating with some of our family, because it's fun, is through email.
Yep.
I remember getting email, and I would always refresh my email.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the big
Loved
email
it.
refresher.
Loved it.
So we sat on the medicine balls, the workout balls.
Because
they're fun. And her brother...
My brother... Oh, my
Her brother
God.
loves torturing her.
Yeah.
And we also, growing up, Catholic and Christian, we know the devil is real.
We know the devil is real. I totally believe in that stuff because if there is a heaven, there is a hell.
There is a hell,
yes.
and the devil is real.
Yep.
And so one of her fears is like basically the exorcism.
The Exorcist, yeah.
Yeah, the Exorcist, which we probably never saw, but you know about it.
I watched it once with my cousin, and I couldn't make it through.
Yeah,
but like
so
you hear the stories, like as a Catholic, like you hear those stories. Like my priest in St. Louis, he works with a guy who performed the famous exorcism.
What?
And it was a boy in real life, not a girl.
Oh my gosh, Christina!
I know. So
it was based on a true story.
It's a true story in St. Louis. Yeah, and I moved to St. Louis. Where the devil no, just kidding.
So her brother sends her this email, and it's like light and nice, airy and beautiful, and it's this beautiful sound, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this screen comes up, and the exorcism girl is on the screen, and it screams so loud, and she like flew off the medicine ball.
I flew off, and I screamed, and like I think I pretty much started crying. And my brother's gonna love this story that he made it into the podcast.
And you flew off, and then you showed me, and I like rolled back on my medicine ball, nearly peed my pants. But then that was the year that my brother lived with us. So we were like, Jeff, come sit down and see this. And he jumped.
I know. And my brother was so proud.
Jeffrey Abram jumped from The Exorcist, popping on the screen.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that
your
was the
brother.
worst.
You were, and you called your brother, and you were so pissed.
I was.
You were like, how dare you send this email to me?
Laughing. And until this day, when he sends me cards in the mail, Danny has to open it. Because if I open a card, and he would have the Exorcist face right there. He's done it before. Like, Exorcist face right there. He's probably going to do this after he sees this. He's probably going to do it again. But one of the worst things.
I don't know if I should say this.
What? Say it. Oh my God.
Speaking of the devil.
Okay.
Do you remember that experience I had in Las Vegas? And I woke you up in the middle of the night. Do you remember?
Oh my God. Wait, keep talking because this is
like, I kind of don't want to share it because I don't want to give away the name.
Wait. Vegas.
Yes. We were sleeping at a house that was very open to spirits. Do you remember that?
Oh my God.
It was so scary.
Sarah. Oh, I don't know if we should.
I know. I'm just gonna. Maybe after brunch.
Maybe after brunch. Yeah.
Oh
my God. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. So you've been Catholic your whole life, and then
born and raised.
And then for like 2 years of college, you're like, I'm Christian.
No, remember who
and your mom was so pissed.
Do you remember who it was? Sean.
That's
because
right.
he was Christian, and he was trying to like pull me, but it was still
But
God.
also we went at university.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same. Jesus is Jesus.
Turns out he wasn't Christian at all because of the way that he exited my life.
Oh.
Okay, we won't get into that story.
Oh, we will, because Sean doesn't know me. No one. I am not connected to him at all. So
should we name him a different name? I don't know.
So John, Christina's ex-boyfriend of 5 years. Really.
God, yeah, it was a long time.
John of 5 years. Christina goes to college. Her boyfriend follows her because John loves her.
We got together in high school. I was like, this is the one. He's great,
and you're also a very faithful person. Like if you're like, if I'm with you, I'm with you.
I'm a relationship girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I was single for a second, you were like, date everyone. Date. You
remember that one guy you dated from the news station?
Yeah.
He was smelly. He had smelly breath.
No, he had smelly hands.
Oh, that's right. And you were like, Sarah, I can't get over it. His hands are so smelly.
I don't know what it was. Like, what did he touch that made his hands smell like that?
I remember him.
And I was like, I can't get past this. I like him.
Was his name Dill? Did it rhyme with Dill?
No. It was 2 words.
Was it like a DJ?
Yes.
But not DJ?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. Yes. I thought he was like the whole package, and then his hands smelled.
I remember you said, if his hands smell, what else smells? That's what you said. And you're like, Sarah, I can't go forward. It's too much.
And I was like immediately turned off by this guy.
And his smelly hands. But like, what are you eating? Onions? Like,
it didn't smell like
fish.
onions.
What did it smell like? Trash. Spicy balls.
If I knew what that smelled like, that would be the smell.
I do. Let me tell you, it's pretty disgusting and spicy.
Oh my God. It's so true.
Thanks for joining us today for the Sprinter Mom with Lashes on podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review. We'll see you next week.